Did you know that many years ago, a renowned spiritual figure had remarkable visions that foresaw events shaping the world? His revelations were not limited to global occurrences. They also uncovered a hidden truth about destiny and abundance, revealing that in 2025, five specific zodiac signs would experience an extraordinary transformation, a year of growth, success, and unexpected opportunities. Could your sign be among the chosen ones? The message you are about to receive is not a random coincidence. These revelations have been kept in secrecy for decades, but now they are finally coming to light. The insights you are about to hear could completely shift your perspective on destiny, fortune, and divine alignment. This is why it is crucial that you stay with me until the end. What you learn today may be the key to unlocking the future that has been waiting for you. Before we begin, I invite you to take a simple but powerful step. Set your intention now, write in the comments, "I am ready to receive the universe's blessings." This is more than just words, it is an affirmation that aligns your energy with the abundance that is meant for you. By doing this, you are not only attracting positivity into your life, but also ensuring that this powerful message reaches others who need to hear it. And while you're here, take a moment to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because this is where we reveal life-changing knowledge, secrets, and insights that could lead you to a new understanding of your purpose, your path, and your destiny. Make sure to hit the like button so more people can uncover these hidden truths that have the potential to transform their future. Prepare yourself, because what you are about to discover may confirm what you have always suspected deep down, that 2025 is not just another year, but a turning point for certain individuals. If your zodiac sign is among the five chosen ones, this could be the year that changes everything. Throughout his life, this deeply spiritual man was known for his extraordinary visions and profound wisdom, which seemed to transcend time itself. He was not merely issuing warnings, his words carried revelations that had the power to reshape the course of history. Many of his predictions have already come true, astonishing those who once doubted them. Yet, one of his most intriguing prophecies has remained in the shadows until now. Among his many messages, he revealed something truly extraordinary, a vision of certain zodiac signs that would experience a profound shift in 2025. According to his revelations, five specific signs were destined to receive incredible blessings, ranging from financial prosperity and career breakthroughs to spiritual enlightenment and personal transformation. These revelations, which have remained hidden for years, now make more sense than ever. The world is undergoing rapid and unpredictable changes, and those who learn how to align themselves with higher energies will be the ones who step into their destined abundance. This is not about luck, it is about being in the right place, at the right time, and recognizing when the universe is guiding you towards something greater. This man's teachings were not only about faith, devotion, and sacrifice, they also included deep insights into how divine forces shape people's lives. He spoke of specific moments in history when a powerful wave of blessings would pour over those who were ready to receive them. According to his visions, 2025 is one of those moments. For certain individuals, this year will not be like any other. Some will find their path to financial success, while others will be given once-in-a-lifetime opportunities that will completely reshape their future. But there is an important truth to understand: these blessings will not simply appear effortlessly. They will be granted only to those who are prepared to take action, make bold choices, and step forward when the universe presents them with a sign. If you have ever felt that something greater is waiting for you, if you have experienced moments where life seemed to align in a way that felt almost magical, then this message is meant for you. The signs are already emerging, and if you belong to one of these five chosen zodiac signs, you need to be ready for what comes next. For centuries, spiritual leaders have spoken of divine intervention in people's lives, but this particular vision was different. It spoke of how certain souls are chosen not because they are more deserving, but because they have a role to play in shaping the world. The year ahead will be pivotal. A time of transformation, a year when opportunities appear out of nowhere, and when destinies will be reshaped in unexpected ways. Now is the time to pay attention to the signs, to be open to the guidance that is being presented to you. That is why I want you to do something right now. Take a moment to write in the comments, "I am ready to receive the universe's abundance." By doing this, you are not only affirming your belief, but also activating a spiritual shift within yourself, opening your heart and mind to the opportunities that are meant for you. And don't forget, on this channel, we uncover hidden knowledge that has the power to change your life forever. Subscribe now and turn on the notification bell, because what you are about to learn in the next few moments is too important to miss. The 5 zodiac signs we are about to reveal have been identified as the ones destined for exceptional success and abundance in 2025. If your sign is on this list, you must be prepared, because this year could mark a major turning point in your life. Since ancient times, blessings have come into people's lives in mysterious ways. Sometimes they are the reward of years of effort, and other times they arrive unexpectedly, as if guided by a higher force. However, this spiritual teacher had a clear vision. Not everyone would receive these special opportunities in 2025. According to his revelations, 5 specific groups of people will be selected to receive abundance, transformation, and divine favor. This abundance is not just material, it will manifest in the form of inner peace, new doors opening, and clarity where there was once confusion. Many are wondering, who will be the chosen ones? How will they know if they are among them? The most important thing to understand is that nothing happens by chance. According to this man's teachings, divine forces do not work randomly. They select those who are spiritually, mentally, and emotionally prepared to receive their destined path. The first group of people to receive these blessings in 2025 are those who have endured great hardships in recent years. If you have felt like life has tested you beyond your limits, if you have faced loss, disappointment, or moments of hopelessness, then you could be standing at the edge of your breakthrough. His vision revealed that after every storm, there is calm, and those who have remained strong through their struggles will soon see the light ahead. The second group includes those who have practiced generosity, even when they had little to give. His teachings emphasize that giving without expectation is one of the most powerful ways to unlock divine abundance. Those who have helped others, given from their hearts, and shown kindness even in difficult times will see their blessings multiplied. And now, the most anticipated moment has arrived. If your zodiac sign is among the 5 chosen ones, 2025 will be unlike any year you have ever experienced. The opportunities, the breakthroughs, and the abundance destined for you are closer than you think. Stay with me, because in just a few moments, we will reveal the 5 signs destined to receive life-changing blessings. Prepare yourself. What comes next might just confirm what you've always felt deep inside. How can you tell if 2025 will be a year of transformation, prosperity, and new beginnings for you? There are powerful indicators that suggest something significant is about to unfold. If you've been experiencing these subtle but meaningful signs, you may be standing at the edge of a breakthrough, ready to step into a new reality filled with blessings, success, and personal growth. The doors to opportunity and abundance are beginning to open, and those who recognize the signals will be the ones who make the most of them. These shifts in energy, whether internal or external, are not random. They are messages from the universe preparing you for the journey ahead. If any of these signs have been appearing in your life, get ready, because you could be on the verge of something extraordinary in the coming months. One of the most powerful signs that a major change is approaching is the sudden appearance of new opportunities seemingly out of nowhere. Perhaps you've been feeling stuck in your career, finances, or personal life, but now unexpected possibilities are beginning to surface: a job offer, an investment opportunity, a connection that sparks something new, or a sudden shift in your path that leads you to greater success. These moments are not mere coincidences. They are divine confirmations that you are in sync with a higher plan. According to Padre Pio's teachings, when a door opens at precisely the right moment, it is a clear sign that divine forces are at work. life-changing events often come unexpectedly, and those who recognize and act on these opportunities will find themselves in a position to receive all the abundance meant for them. Another major sign that 2025 will be a year of transformation is a growing sense of spiritual awareness. You may feel an increasing urge to seek clarity, to connect with something greater, or to make important changes in your life. This feeling may manifest as a deep desire to leave behind what no longer serves you, to embrace new possibilities, and to step into a more fulfilling and purposeful path. Padre Pio taught that before a great blessing arrives, the soul begins to sense a shift. You may feel called to reevaluate your priorities, adopt new habits, or distance yourself from anything that keeps you from becoming the best version of yourself. These internal nudges are not random. They are signs that you are being prepared for something greater. If you've noticed that certain people, relationships, or situations are beginning to fade away, this is yet another indication that you are entering a new phase in your journey. Perhaps you found that friendships that once felt essential no longer serve you, or that a toxic work environment has come to an unexpected end. While this can be unsettling at first, Padre Pio believed that God never leaves an empty space without filling it with something greater. When something or someone exits your life, it is often because the universe is making room for something better. Instead of clinging to the past, embrace the change as a sign that new, more aligned opportunities are on their way. Another unmistakable sign that 2025 will bring positive change is the appearance of repeating symbols or messages in your daily life. Have you been noticing certain numbers, words, or phrases appearing frequently? Do you keep seeing the same sequence of numbers, hearing similar messages in conversations, or stumbling upon meaningful words in books, signs, or even dreams? Padre Pio believed that when the divine wants to communicate an important message, it does so in repetitive and unmistakable ways. These signs are meant to guide you, reassure you, and prepare you for what's ahead. Pay close attention, because these small details could be the confirmation you've been waiting for. Perhaps the most significant sign that you are stepping into a year of abundance and transformation is the overwhelming urge to step outside of your comfort zone. Something inside you is telling you that it's time to move forward, that you can no longer stay where you are, and that you must take action to embrace the opportunities ahead. This feeling isn't coincidental, it's a sign that change is necessary, and that you are ready to evolve. It may feel uncomfortable or even scary, but remember, the greatest blessings often lie on the other side of fear. Padre Pio emphasized that those who trust in divine timing and take bold steps forward will see the universe respond with even greater rewards. But recognizing the signs of transformation is not enough. If you have been given these signals, you must be willing to take action. The universe rewards those who move forward with faith, who believe in their path, and who embrace opportunities with an open heart. Before we continue, I want you to declare your intention in the comments. Write, "I am ready to receive the changes and opportunities that 2025 has for me." This declaration shifts your energy, aligns you with the abundance that is meant for you, and reinforces your commitment to stepping into this new chapter with faith and determination. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications, because on this channel, we share powerful revelations that can open your eyes to the possibilities before you. You don't want to miss the knowledge that could help you navigate this turning point in your life. According to Padre Pio's teachings, true prosperity is not about luck. It is about the combination of faith, effort, and perseverance. While prayer and spiritual alignment are essential, they must be accompanied by action. Too many people believe that abundance will simply appear, but without dedication and commitment, even the greatest opportunities will pass by unnoticed. Padre Pio compared faith without action to a seed that is never watered. It may hold unlimited potential, but without nurturing and effort, it will never bear fruit. The key to prosperity is not just belief, but the willingness to put in the work necessary to turn faith into reality. One of the most important keys to abundance is understanding that everything happens in divine timing. However, This does not mean waiting passively, it means being ready to act when the moment arrives. Those who combine their faith with determination will find that the doors to success open naturally. Another critical lesson from Padre Pio's teachings is that true prosperity often arrives after significant trials. Have you ever been close to achieving something, only to experience a setback at the last moment? This is not misfortune, it is a test of faith and perseverance. Those who push forward despite obstacles will be the ones who receive the greatest rewards. Gratitude is also a powerful key to unlocking abundance. Those who appreciate every blessing, no matter how small, send a message to the universe that they are ready to receive more. Recognizing and valuing what you already have creates a cycle of abundance that will continue to grow. Finally, one of the biggest obstacles to success is fear. Many people fail to reach their potential not because of a lack of opportunity, but because of self-doubt and hesitation. Padre Pio emphasized that true faith eliminates fear, and that those who dare to step forward with confidence will see the universe respond with greater opportunities than they ever imagined. Now we approach one of the most incredible revelations. Padre Pio did not just speak of faith and prosperity, he also foresaw that certain groups of people would be especially favored at key moments in history. In 2025, specific zodiac signs will be aligned with extraordinary financial and spiritual growth. However, not everyone will be able to claim these blessings. Only those who combine faith with action, persistence, and courage will truly experience unstoppable abundance. If you are ready to receive what the universe has in store, declare it now. I am ready to attract abundance through my faith and hard work. This is your moment. The path is unfolding before you. All you have to do is take the first step. There are moments in life when an unshakable feeling arises within, a strong intuition that something significant is about to unfold. If you have experienced a deep sense that change is on the horizon, that something positive is coming, it is not a coincidence. The universe speaks through intuition, nudging us in the direction of our true path. This inner voice is not just a fleeting thought, it is a divine signal, gently guiding you toward the abundance and blessings meant for you. Another powerful sign that 2025 will be a year of major transformation is if you have recently faced intense challenges or hardships. While it may seem unfair, Padre Pio believed that before great blessings arrive, a person is often tested through trials that feel impossible to overcome. These obstacles are not punishments, they are preparations. They refine your spirit, strengthen your faith, and ensure that when prosperity arrives, you are ready to handle it wisely. If you have endured pain, disappointment, or struggles, but have remained strong, know that your reward is closer than you think. One of the most profound spiritual indicators of upcoming blessings is experiencing an unexplainable sense of inner peace, even when your external circumstances are not perfect. If, despite challenges, you feel a deep sense of trust in what is ahead, this is a clear sign that something great is coming. Blessings often reach the soul before they manifest in reality. This is why those who have faith, even in uncertain times, are the ones who witness miracles unfold in their lives. If you find yourself relating to multiple signs, then get ready. Everything in your life is aligning for a year of abundance, transformation, and new beginnings. This is your moment to embrace the opportunities ahead. Before moving forward, take a moment to declare your intention. In the comments, write, "I am ready to receive the blessings and abundance that 2025 has for me." When you speak your intentions into existence, you align yourself with the energy of abundance. This simple act is a declaration of faith, a sign to the universe that you are prepared to receive everything meant for you. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications. Here, we share insights that can shift your mindset, guide your journey, and help you recognize the divine messages that are leading you to something greater. But now, let's explore something even more powerful. Which zodiac signs will be the most favored in 2025, according to the teachings of Padre Pio? Every great blessing comes with a test. Many believe that prosperity is simply about receiving, but in reality, blessings also bring responsibility and spiritual challenges. Padre Pio taught that when someone is granted abundance, they will also be tested not to be punished, but to determine whether they are ready to handle their gifts with wisdom and integrity. One of the first challenges of success is the temptation of pride and loss of humility. When a person begins to thrive, they may feel invincible, forgetting their roots and the divine grace that made their success possible. True prosperity is not about elevating oneself above others, but about remaining grateful, humble, and aware that all blessings can be taken away if misused. Padre Pio warned that only those who keep their humility intact will be able to sustain their success over time. Another major challenge is the fear of losing what has been gained. Ironically, many people who achieve prosperity become consumed by fear. They start clinging tightly to their money, their status, or their achievements, constantly worrying about losing it all. This fear blocks the flow of abundance because it replaces faith with anxiety. Padre Pio taught that trust is key. If the universe has given you something, it is because you are meant to have it. The key to maintaining abundance is to allow it to flow freely, without fear or attachment. One of the most dangerous traps of prosperity is the temptation to drift away from faith. When struggling, many people turn to prayer, spirituality, and divine guidance for strength. But once they achieve success, they begin to believe they no longer need a higher power, relying solely on themselves. Padre Pio warned that this is a spiritual deception. Prosperity is not a reason to grow distant from faith, but a reason to strengthen it even more. Success does not just change the individual, it also shifts the dynamics of the people around them. When someone prospers, they may notice that certain friends and family members become opportunistic, envious, or even resentful. Some may try to take advantage of their success, while others may become distant out of jealousy. Padre Pio encouraged people to be surrounded by those who uplift, rather than those who bring negativity into their lives. True friends and family will celebrate your growth, not try to undermine it. Another major test of prosperity is the challenge of generosity. Many believe that wealth is something to be kept for themselves, but Padre Pio taught that prosperity that is not shared will eventually disappear. However, generosity does not mean giving everything away. It means helping wisely, supporting those in need, and using your blessings to create a ripple effect of goodness. True prosperity is not measured in money alone, but in how a person chooses to use their success to uplift others. Did you know that prayer can unlock new paths of abundance in your life? It is not just about faith, it is about energy, mindset, and a deep connection with the divine. Padre Pio believed that when someone prays with true intention, doors that once seemed closed begin to open. Opportunities appear, worries fade, and clarity replaces confusion. But not all prayers have the same impact. Padre Pio strongly recommended the Rosary, considering it the most powerful tool for attracting blessings, protection, and abundance. To him, the Rosary was not just a religious tradition, it was a spiritual weapon capable of transforming lives. Why does this practice work so powerfully? First, praying the Rosary creates discipline and focus. A mind that prays regularly becomes calmer, more trusting, and more aligned with divine timing. Padre Pio taught that abundance is not just about money, it is about peace, clarity, and faith in the journey ahead. Second, the Rosary acts as a shield against negativity. In life, we all face challenges, temptations, and people who may try to lead us astray. Prayer strengthens the spirit and gives wisdom to make the right choices. Padre Pio assured that those who pray the Rosary with faith will never walk alone. Third, the Rosary shifts your mindset to gratitude, which is the most powerful state for attracting blessings. Too often, people focus on what they lack rather than what they already have. But gratitude multiplies abundance. When you recognize and appreciate even the smallest blessings, you make space for even greater prosperity. If you feel stuck, if abundance seems out of reach, or if you need more clarity in your life, try Padre Pio's recommendation: pray the Rosary daily for at least a month. Not as a routine, but as a genuine connection with the divine. Notice how your mindset shifts, how your surroundings transform, and how peace begins to fill your life. Doors will open, opportunities will appear, and most importantly, you will never feel alone. The secret to keeping abundance flowing in your life is not just about receiving, it is about giving. Many chase wealth and success, but few understand that true prosperity is not about accumulation, it is about sharing. Padre Pio taught that charity and detachment are essential. When you give freely, you send a message to the universe that you trust in abundance, that you know you will always receive more. The real measure of wealth is not what you own, but what you are willing to share. True abundance comes to those who give without fear, who help without expecting, and who live with faith that what is meant for them will never be lost. When you extend kindness to someone in their moment of need, trust that the universe will ensure that when the time comes, help will be there for you as well. However, the most crucial aspect of giving is to do so without expecting anything in return. Many people offer help while secretly hoping for immediate rewards, but true generosity doesn't work that way. Padre Pio often reminded us that the purest form of charity is one that is given without seeking recognition or personal gain. When you give with sincerity, expecting nothing in return, you plant seeds that will one day bear fruit in ways you could never predict. If you feel that abundance isn't flowing into your life as you would like, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, am I giving freely, or am I holding back out of fear? Am I sharing only when it's convenient for me, or am I truly embracing the spirit of generosity? The greatest test of faith is to give even when it seems like the wrong time. Abundance is not a destination, it is a cycle. If you want to keep blessings flowing in your life, you must keep sharing them. Generosity is not just about wealth. It is about clearing paths, opening doors, and strengthening your connection with the divine. Those who give without fear will receive without limits. Many people question whether money is a blessing or a test. Padre Pio's teachings make it clear that wealth is not inherently good or bad, it depends on how you use it and how it shapes you. While society measures success by material possessions such as luxury homes, expensive cars, and financial status, true wealth is not about what you own, it is about the condition of your soul. Having money is not wrong. In fact, it can be a powerful tool for doing good, improving lives, and spreading positivity. The danger lies in making money the center of your existence. When material wealth becomes an obsession, it can pull you away from your true purpose, your faith, and your connection with others. This is where many people lose their way. Some believe that to be spiritual, they must reject all material things, while others endlessly chase money, believing that financial success is the only key to happiness. Neither of these extremes is the right path. Money is not the problem, attachment to money is. Padre Pio taught that wealth should be a servant, not a master. In other words, money should be used as a tool to build, help, and create, not as the sole reason for living. The moment a person starts measuring their worth only by their possessions, they begin to lose sight of what truly matters: faith, family, love, and personal fulfillment. If you are unsure whether money is negatively affecting your spiritual life, here are some signs to reflect on. You constantly fear losing what you have. You struggle to share or help others, even when you can. You sacrifice your peace and happiness just to earn more. You define yourself solely by your wealth, rather than your character and values. If you identify with any of these, it may be time to reevaluate your relationship with money. Wealth should never come at the cost of your inner peace, your values, or your relationships. However, Padre Pio never said that one should reject prosperity. Instead, he encouraged people to manage it wisely. If money flows into your life, use it to create positive change, to improve your life and the lives of those around you, and to uplift others who are in need. Do not let wealth become a burden, let it be a tool for transformation. The true secret to lasting abundance is detachment. When you understand that wealth comes and goes, and when you trust that you will always have what you need, you begin to experience true freedom. The problem was never money itself, but rather what we choose to do with it. The richest person is not the one with the most money, it is the one who lives with peace, love, and purpose. If you have these things, you already possess a wealth that cannot be measured in numbers. Have you ever felt like, no matter how much effort you put in, the blessings you seek have not yet arrived? Do you ever wonder why some people seem to receive abundance effortlessly, while you are still waiting for a breakthrough? If your faith and hard work have not yet yielded the results you expected, it is time to look deeper. Padre Pio always taught that blessings do not come on our schedule, they arrive when we are truly ready to receive them. Sometimes the answer is not no, but simply not yet. The question is, are you truly prepared for what you are asking for? There are three main reasons why blessings might be delayed. There is still something you need to learn. Sometimes, waiting is part of a hidden lesson. If you are experiencing financial, emotional, or spiritual struggles, ask yourself, what am I supposed to learn from this? These moments of hardship teach patience, resilience, and trust. Every challenge comes with a purpose that prepares you for what lies ahead. Your faith needs to be stronger. Padre Pio emphasized that faith is not proven in easy times. It is tested when you choose to believe, even in moments of uncertainty. If you feel doubtful, hopeless, or anxious, you may be unknowingly blocking the blessings meant for you. Faith is the key that unlocks divine abundance. True faith is holding on even when you cannot yet see the outcome. You have not yet taken action. Waiting does not mean doing nothing, it means staying ready for the opportunities that will come. Divine providence works through action. You must take the first step. If you want change, you cannot keep doing the same thing every day. You must be willing to step out of your comfort zone, embrace new opportunities, and move forward with courage. So what can you do if you have not yet received the blessings you are waiting for? Here are three powerful steps that Padre Pio recommended. Strengthen your spiritual life. Prayer is not just about asking, it is about deepening your connection with God. Practice gratitude, because many blessings are already present, but fear and anxiety often blind us to them. Spend time in reflection, seeking clarity and peace. Examine your actions. Blessings come to those who live in harmony with life. Ask yourself, am I acting with honesty, kindness, and integrity? Am I using my gifts to help others? Providence does not just reward belief, it rewards action. Prepare to receive. Many people pray for prosperity, but are they truly prepared to handle it? If you are asking for financial success, ask yourself, am I managing what I already have wisely? If you are asking for love, ask yourself, am I working on becoming the best version of myself? Blessings are not about luck or chance, they are about readiness and alignment. When you combine faith, action, and the right mindset, you create the perfect conditions for abundance to flow into your life. If you are ready to receive what the universe has in store, declare it now. I am ready to attract blessings through my faith and actions. This is your moment. Everything is aligning, and the path is unfolding before you. All you have to do is take the first step. The timing of divine blessings is never random. If you haven't received a clear sign yet, it's not because you are forgotten, it's because the best is still on its way. Continue moving forward with unwavering faith, patience, and certainty, knowing that when the moment is right, divine providence will reveal itself in your life in ways beyond what you ever expected. If it feels like blessings haven't fully manifested for you yet, you may have asked yourself whether you're doing something wrong, or even wondered if you were simply not chosen to receive them. The truth is, the answers to your prayers and desires may already be in motion, but sometimes something within us prevents us from seeing or receiving them at the right time. It's not just about waiting, it's about preparing yourself to receive what is meant for you. For years, many have mistakenly believed that abundance is random, that it falls into the hands of the lucky few. But in reality, it is the result of a powerful combination of faith, action, and spiritual readiness. Padre Pio often taught that blessings come to those who receive them with humility and gratitude. He also warned that impatience is one of the biggest obstacles in this process. If you feel like you haven't yet seen the signs of providence in your life, it may be time to make adjustments on your path. One of the most common blocks to receiving blessings is a lack of gratitude. Many people unknowingly push abundance away because they focus too much on what they lack, rather than appreciating what they already have. Gratitude is the key that unlocks new doors, but if your attention is always on what's missing, you may not recognize the blessings already present in your life. Instead of dwelling on scarcity, start shifting your perspective. Celebrate every step forward, no matter how small, and you will begin to attract more of what you desire. Another major block to abundance is impatience. Many people, in their rush for results, make hasty decisions that don't bring them closer to their blessings, but actually push them further away. Waiting is not easy, but it is a test of faith. Often, the waiting period is a time of purification and learning. Just because you haven't received what you desire yet doesn't mean it's not coming, it simply means the right timing has not yet arrived. During moments of uncertainty, the most important thing you can do is trust the process and stay consistent in your faith and actions. Another significant block is lack of action. Many believe that blessings will appear on their own, but faith without action is incomplete. Opportunities may present themselves, but if you don't take decisive steps forward, they will remain just that, opportunities rather than reality. If you desire real transformation in your life, you must take bold steps in the right direction. Waiting passively is not enough. You must make intentional choices that align with your goals and divine purpose. So, how do you prepare yourself spiritually for abundance? First, you must strengthen your spiritual connection. It's not just about asking for what you want, it's about deepening your faith and trusting that everything is unfolding for a greater purpose. Dedicate time to prayer, reflection, and inner growth. Sometimes the blessing you are waiting for isn't what you initially expected, it's something even greater. But if you are not in tune with the divine, you may not recognize it when it arrives. Another common block is internal limitations. Many blessings are delayed not because they are out of reach, but because deep down, we don't truly feel worthy of receiving them. If you have fears about success, self-doubt, or feelings of guilt, you may unconsciously be rejecting the very thing you've been praying for. Healing your mindset, strengthening your confidence, and fully opening yourself to abundance are key steps in allowing blessings to flow freely into your life. The most important action you can take is to act in faith, even when you don't yet see the results. True faith is not based on what is already visible, it is believing in what has yet to manifest. Do your part with determination, and trust that everything will unfold in divine timing. If you haven't received a sign from Providence yet, that does not mean it's not coming. It simply means the moment isn't right yet, or that there's something you need to adjust within yourself before you can receive it fully. The key is to prepare yourself spiritually, act with faith and patience, and stay in a state of gratitude and openness. Your miracle may be closer than you think. Many people seek prosperity without realizing that the true challenge is not just achieving it, but knowing how to handle it without losing themselves in the process. Padre Pio frequently warned about the dangers of greed and obsession with wealth, reminding us that money is both a blessing and a test. The real issue is not money itself, but how we perceive it and how we choose to use it. Greed takes hold when the desire for wealth outweighs everything else, when accumulating material things becomes more important than spiritual and moral values. Padre Pio taught that true prosperity is not measured by money alone. It is about balancing financial success with inner peace and generosity. Wealth without purpose and without giving can become a trap, leading a person into an endless cycle of dissatisfaction and emptiness. One of the most dangerous aspects of greed is that it is never satisfied. Those consumed by it always want more, but never truly enjoy what they already have. This state of constant craving disconnects people from what really matters: family, community, faith, and inner fulfillment. Padre Pio warned that when money becomes the center of someone's life, the heart hardens and the person loses sight of what is truly valuable. Financial success is not wrong, but when it is placed above ethics, love, and compassion, it leads to dishonesty, selfishness, and destruction. Wealth that is gained at the cost of integrity is never a true victory. It is a burden that erodes the soul. Greed also has a corrosive effect on spirituality. When a person places their entire trust in money, they lose trust in divine providence. Over time, this weakens their connection to faith, replacing it with anxiety, fear, and insecurity about the future. Many who place their faith in wealth end up as prisoners of their own worries, constantly afraid of losing what they have. Another dangerous effect of greed is isolation. Those who are obsessed with accumulating wealth often distance themselves from others, seeing people as competition rather than as fellow human beings. Over time, they realize that despite their material riches, they are completely alone. Padre Pio emphasized the importance of community, love, and human connection, as these are the true foundations of a fulfilling life. To avoid falling into greed, it is essential to remember that money is not an end in itself. It is a resource meant to be used for good. The best way to protect yourself from its dangers is through generosity. When you share what you have, you not only help those in need, but you also strengthen your own gratitude and detachment from materialism. Another way to stay balanced is to cultivate humility. Recognizing that everything we have, including our ability to generate wealth, is a gift, helps prevent arrogance and pride. Humility allows us to appreciate what we have without constantly comparing ourselves to others or always wanting more. Padre Pio taught that true prosperity is only real when it is balanced with faith and love for others. Those who use their wealth to serve a greater purpose experience genuine happiness and fulfillment, something money alone can never provide. If you feel that money has taken up too much space in your life, it may be time to step back and regain perspective. True wealth is not about what you accumulate, it is about what you give, the impact you make, and the peace you carry in your heart. Gratitude, generosity, and faith ensure that prosperity remains a blessing, not a burden. True wealth is not in accumulating possessions, but in the act of giving. Every time you practice generosity, you weaken the hold that money has over your heart and reinforce the truth that true prosperity is not measured by how much you keep, but by how much you share. Giving freely removes the fear of scarcity and opens the door for greater abundance to flow into your life. Self-control is another essential element in maintaining a balanced and fulfilling life. It is easy to be influenced by the constant pressure of society. Advertising, social media, and competition all push the idea that we need more, bigger, and better to be happy. However, Padre Pio taught that true fulfillment does not come from external things, but from within. Those who cultivate gratitude, patience, and humility find joy and satisfaction in what they already have, rather than constantly seeking outside validation. It is also crucial to remember that prosperity is not only material. Many forms of wealth exist: good health, meaningful relationships, peace of mind, wisdom, and spiritual growth. A truly prosperous person is not simply the one with the most money, but the one who lives a complete and meaningful life in every way. Padre Pio often reminded people that money can buy comfort, but it can never buy love, respect, or a sense of purpose. If you feel like money has started to take too much control over your thoughts and actions, take a moment to pause and reflect. Ask yourself, am I appreciating what I already have? Am I using my wealth responsibly and with generosity? Is my pursuit of more pulling me away from what truly matters? The answers to these questions will provide clarity on how to maintain prosperity without falling into the trap of greed. Padre Pio emphasized that wealth, when managed wisely, can be a powerful blessing. But when handled poorly, it can become a burden that consumes your happiness. The key lies in your intention and your balance. Use what you have to create, to uplift, to improve the lives of others, and you will witness how abundance flows naturally in alignment with what truly matters. For decades, thousands of people have shared stories of transformation and miracles after applying Padre Pio's teachings to their lives. These are testimonies of individuals who, despite struggles, doubt, and despair, found hope and change through faith and spiritual alignment. Their experiences are not just inspirational, they prove that trust in the divine and the application of spiritual principles can open doors to abundance and fulfillment. One remarkable story is that of Anna Maria, a woman who faced severe financial difficulties for years. Her family business was collapsing, and the weight of debt felt unbearable. In her desperation, she turned to one of Padre Pio's most powerful teachings, the power of persistent prayer and surrender to divine guidance. She began praying the rosary daily, putting her full trust in the belief that the right solution would arrive at the perfect moment. Within months, an unexpected business partnership appeared, allowing her to pay off her debts and rebuild her family's business. Today, not only has she achieved financial stability, but she has also developed a stronger faith, which has completely transformed the way she views life. Another powerful testimony is from Jorge, a man who felt completely hopeless after years of poor financial decisions. Believing he would never recover from his mistakes, he had almost given up on his dreams. Then, by what seemed like chance, but was likely divine intervention, he came across Padre Pio's teachings on patience and faith in divine timing. Instead of dwelling on his failures, he shifted his mindset, choosing to believe that every hardship had a greater purpose. Slowly, his life began to shift. New job opportunities unexpectedly appeared. He rebuilt his finances, and most importantly, he discovered a deep inner peace that carried him forward. But blessings are not always about money. Clara, for example, spent years carrying deep resentment toward her family. Past wounds kept her distant from those she once loved, making it impossible for her to move forward in life. Inspired by Padre Pio's wisdom, she made a life-changing decision to embrace forgiveness. She realized that emotional burdens often block the flow of abundance in life. Over time, she reconciled with her family, and to her surprise, new opportunities and unexpected blessings started appearing, simply because she had freed herself from the chains of resentment. Then there was Carlos, a man who spent years paralyzed by fear, unable to start the business he had always dreamed of. Self-doubt kept him stuck, convinced that failure was inevitable. Then, one day, he remembered one of Padre Pio's most powerful sayings: "Pray, have faith, and don't worry." Taking these words to heart, he finally took the leap of faith he had avoided for so long. Within months, his business flourished beyond what he had ever imagined. Today, Carlos is not just a successful entrepreneur, he is someone who inspires others to believe in their own potential. What these stories share in common is that faith was not passive, it was put into action. It's not enough to simply believe. You must also live in alignment with trust, patience, and surrender. Those who have followed Padre Pio's wisdom understand that faith is not about waiting for miracles while doing nothing. It is about taking the right steps, releasing fear, and trusting that the best is yet to come. Many people find that their blessings come in unexpected ways. Some say that when they stopped obsessing over their problems and surrendered with faith, solutions began appearing effortlessly. Others share that when they started practicing gratitude, generosity, and detachment, they received more than they had ever given. Padre Pio's teachings remind us that faith is not just about asking, it is about acting in harmony with spiritual values. Some people receive clear signs that their lives are about to change, whether through unexpected opportunities, sudden insights, or encounters with the right people at exactly the right time. These stories reinforce the idea that when you walk in faith, doors open in ways you never imagined. However, not all blessings come immediately. Some people don't experience instant miracles, but rather a deep internal transformation that gives them the strength, wisdom, and confidence to face life's challenges in a new way. These individuals learn to see struggles as part of a greater process, realizing that sometimes the most valuable gift is not money or success, but inner peace, clarity, and a deep connection to one's purpose. Each story teaches a powerful lesson. Faith is transformative when lived authentically. It's not about passively waiting, it's about aligning your life with principles of love, generosity, patience, and trust. Those who follow Padre Pio's guidance often discover that true abundance is much greater than material wealth. It is about living a meaningful, peaceful, and purpose-driven life. If you are going through a difficult time and feel like every door is closed, perhaps now is the moment to apply these teachings. No matter where you are right now, there is always an opportunity to rebuild, to grow, and to receive the blessings meant for you. The key is to keep your heart open and continue moving forward with faith, no matter the obstacles. The stories of those who trusted in this path prove that life changes when you choose to see problems differently and trust that every situation has a higher purpose. The answers may not come immediately, but in time, everything falls into place. The most important thing is to never lose hope and to remember that every challenge is, in reality, an opportunity in disguise. Before receiving anything truly great, a process of purification must take place. There must be a detachment from whatever is blocking divine grace from manifesting. Padre Pio always emphasized that true transformation is not merely about words, it is about action. One of the greatest mistakes that prevents people from receiving what is meant for them is living in two realities: on one hand, praying for a better life, yet on the other, holding on to habits, relationships, and mindsets that are not aligned with spiritual principles. You cannot invite light into a space where you insist on keeping the darkness. Transformation begins with a firm decision to walk in truth, leaving behind whatever keeps you distant from your purpose. Faithfulness to spiritual principles is the key to unlocking blessings. Many people wait for something great to happen, but few are willing to make the necessary changes that would allow it to manifest. Padre Pio taught that spiritual growth is not a single event, it is a lifelong journey of improvement and commitment. It is not enough to declare faith, it must be proven through actions, discipline, and the daily choice to do what is right. Some people lose faith because they feel that their prayers are not answered immediately, but spiritual life does not work like an instant transaction. Everything has its time and process, and often the test of faith is in the waiting itself. If someone truly believes in the blessings meant for them, they must stand firm in faith, no matter how long it takes for them to arrive. Absolute trust is a crucial element in this journey. Many blessings are already in motion, but doubt and anxiety become barriers that prevent them from manifesting. True faith means surrendering control, trusting that everything will unfold at the perfect time, even if it does not happen the way we expect. Another key element is letting go of the past. Many people do not receive what is new because they are still clinging to what is old. This could mean holding on to toxic relationships, jobs that no longer allow growth, habits that limit them, or even emotional wounds that keep them trapped in a cycle of pain. Padre Pio taught that in order to receive what is meant for us, we must first release what no longer serves us. It is also important to understand that conversion and faithfulness do not mean perfection, they mean a genuine willingness to change. No one is without flaws, but what truly matters is the desire to grow. God does not seek perfect people, but hearts that are open to transformation. The spiritual path is not about punishment, it is about growth. Padre Pio reminded people that those who align their lives with spiritual truth will ultimately receive more than they ever imagined, not because they seek rewards, but because life responds to the energy they put out. When a person lives with authenticity, gratitude, generosity, and faith, prosperity follows naturally. It does not come as an end goal, but as a consequence of being in alignment with their divine purpose. If you have not yet seen the results you hope for, now may be the time to ask yourself, am I truly aligned with the life I am asking for? Am I willing to make the necessary changes? Do I trust the process, or do I give up when things don't happen as I expect? Faithfulness and spiritual commitment are necessary for those who wish to receive life's greatest blessings. It is not just about asking, it is about being ready to receive. When a person is truly prepared, opportunities and miracles unfold in ways they never imagined. Preparing to receive blessings does not happen overnight. It is a process of deep transformation that requires dedication, commitment, and a heart willing to change. Padre Pio often emphasized that divine grace is not given randomly, it is granted according to a person's readiness to receive it with humility and responsibility. Many people desire prosperity, success, and growth, but few are truly prepared to sustain these blessings when they arrive. Wanting something is not enough, one must be in the right spiritual and emotional state to hold on to it. Just as a small cup cannot hold an entire ocean, a heart that is not prepared cannot handle great blessings. This is why spiritual conversion is the first essential step before external changes occur. Padre Pio described conversion as a personal awakening, something each person must experience in their own time. It is not just about changing habits, it is about renewing the mind and spirit. True conversion requires letting go of limiting beliefs, breaking free from old patterns, and embracing a higher level of consciousness that aligns with divine purpose. One of the biggest obstacles to receiving blessings is resistance to change. People become so comfortable in familiar situations that they fear stepping into the unknown, even when they are asking for transformation. Self-sabotage often happens when a person prays for something new, yet refuses to let go of who they used to be. Padre Pio warned that lack of faith and attachment to the familiar are some of the greatest enemies of spiritual progress. The real question is, are we truly ready to receive what we are asking for, or are we still clinging to an outdated version of ourselves? Aligning with divine blessings does not mean life will become effortless. In fact, the process of spiritual growth often includes challenges that prepare the soul for what is coming. The way a person handles difficulty is the true test of whether they are ready for greater things. Another key factor is consistency between thoughts, actions, and desires. You cannot ask for prosperity while holding on to resentment and envy. You cannot ask for love while refusing to forgive. You cannot ask for opportunities while being too afraid to take action. Padre Pio taught that what we receive in life is a reflection of what we put out into the world. Life does not respond only to wishes, it responds to the energy we live with every day. Faithfulness is not demonstrated in grand gestures alone. It is reflected in the small, daily actions of how we treat others, how we handle challenges, and how we practice gratitude and patience. Those who are not faithful in small things will struggle to handle greater blessings. Many people expect dramatic signs to confirm they are on the right path. But Padre Pio taught that true conversion often happens in the simplicity of daily life through small shifts in attitude, in the discipline of remaining strong in faith, even when results are not immediate. Another crucial step in preparing for divine blessings is the ability to release the past. Many people hold on to old wounds, failures, and disappointments, believing that they define their future. But you cannot receive something new while still holding on to what is old. Spiritual conversion means trusting that everything that happened had a purpose, and that what lies ahead is even greater. Padre Pio also taught that when a person is blessed, they have a responsibility to share that abundance. Prosperity is not just personal, it must be shared with the world. Whether through helping others, leading by example, or simply being a source of encouragement, true gratitude is reflected in how we use what we receive to uplift others. Preparing to receive life's greatest blessings requires faith, commitment, and transformation. It is not about passively waiting, it is about being fully ready to handle what is coming. When a person aligns with their divine purpose, doors open naturally, bringing not just material abundance, but a deep sense of peace and fulfillment that no amount of wealth can replace. Gratitude is one of the most powerful keys to sustaining blessings. Padre Pio taught that when a person humbly acknowledges everything they have received, they open the door for even greater abundance to flow. But when gratitude is forgotten, people slowly begin to lose what was once given to them. Those who maintain a heart of gratitude, generosity, and faith will always have enough because they have built a life where divine blessings flow effortlessly. Abundance is not meant to be an end goal, but rather a tool, a way to live better, help others, and strengthen faith. When money becomes the sole focus of life, everything else begins to lose meaning. In times of success, it's easy to become complacent, feeling as though there's no longer a need to pray, seek guidance, or nurture a spiritual life because everything appears to be going well. However, Padre Pio warned that true faith should not be dependent on hardship alone. Those who only turn to God in times of crisis miss out on the deep and constant relationship that comes from gratitude, not just need. One of the most powerful ways to stay spiritually connected during prosperity is by practicing intentional gratitude. Taking even a few minutes each day to acknowledge blessings can shift a person's entire perspective. Gratitude is not just about the big things, wealth, career, opportunities. It's about appreciating the small things: health, family, the ability to learn and grow. True gratitude creates an energy that attracts even more blessings and helps sustain prosperity over time. But gratitude must not stop at words, it must be demonstrated through action. Padre Pio taught that those who receive much also carry a great responsibility. The best way to show gratitude is by giving back, helping those in need, offering support, and being a source of kindness in the world. True generosity is not limited to money. It includes giving time, encouragement, and sincere compassion. Charity is gratitude in motion. Another essential element in maintaining balance during prosperity is humility. Success often brings recognition, admiration, and a sense of power, but Padre Pio warned that true spiritual growth requires a heart of service. No matter how much success one achieves, humility ensures they remain grounded, keeping their focus on what truly matters. Even in times of abundance, challenges never fully disappear. Life will always present trials, but sometimes the greatest test is not scarcity, it is how we handle success. Will you remain the same person when everything is going well? Will you stay true to your values, even when faced with more comfort, choices, and freedom? To stay spiritually connected during times of prosperity, it's crucial to maintain spiritual practices. No matter how busy or successful a person becomes, there must always be time for prayer, reflection, and self-examination. Padre Pio strongly recommended praying the rosary, especially during moments when life feels hectic, because it helps keep the soul centered and the heart aligned with divine guidance. Finally, one of the best ways to honor the blessings received is by using them for good. There is no greater act of gratitude than turning prosperity into a tool for making the world better. Each person who has been given much should ask themselves, how can I use what I have to create a positive impact? Remaining grateful in times of abundance doesn't just allow blessings to continue, it also creates a cycle of prosperity and well-being that goes far beyond material wealth. True richness is not in possessions, but in the peace and fulfillment that come from living with purpose, in harmony with the divine, and in service to others. Padre Pio's final vision left a clear message: prosperity and blessings are not the ultimate goal, but a means to fulfill a greater mission. Throughout his life, he understood that those who receive abundance, whether in wealth, talents, or influence, carry a sacred responsibility. It is not just about enjoying the benefits, but about understanding why they were given in the first place. He spoke of prosperity as a test in itself. While many believe that suffering and hardship are life's greatest challenges, he warned that success and wealth can be even greater obstacles if not handled with wisdom. Abundance can blind people, making them selfish and detached from their purpose, but those who understand their mission and use their blessings wisely find deeper, lasting fulfillment. In his final vision, Padre Pio saw a world where some individuals would be blessed with great opportunities, but also great trials. He spoke of a natural selection, not in terms of privilege, but in terms of responsibility. Not everyone would receive prosperity, because not everyone would be prepared to carry that weight without corruption. Those who were chosen would have to prove that they could manage their gifts with humility, compassion, and gratitude. One of the most important lessons from this vision is that material blessings should never be seen as a sign of superiority or divine favoritism. On the contrary, receiving prosperity is a sign that more is expected of that person. Just as in the parable of the talents, those who were given more were also required to give more in return. Padre Pio warned that many people fail this test, falling into greed, pride, or complacency. But those who understand the true purpose of their blessings can use them to light the way for others. According to his vision, every person who is blessed has a specific mission. Some are called to create jobs and opportunities, helping entire communities rise. Others are meant to use their wealth for charity, feeding the hungry, clothing the poor, and caring for the sick. There are those who, through their knowledge and experience, must guide and teach others on their path to prosperity. The mission is not the same for everyone, but the principle remains. What is received must in some way be shared. Another crucial lesson is that blessings must be managed responsibly. Wealth that is used only for personal gratification becomes a burden to the soul. More often than not, abundance that is misused eventually disappears. Padre Pio reminded people that nothing in this life is permanent, and that the only thing that truly lasts is what we do for others. However, he also warned that those who receive blessings will face greater spiritual trials. The temptation to fall into materialism, selfishness, or detachment from faith is real. Many people, once they achieve financial stability, forget where they came from, lose their humility, and abandon the principles that once guided them. According to Padre Pio, these are the souls most in need of prayer because they are in danger without even realizing it. To overcome these challenges, he recommended 3 essential practices: constant prayer, to keep the connection to the divine strong and remind us that true wealth is spiritual; sincere gratitude, to prevent arrogance from taking root and to cherish every blessing; active generosity, to ensure that abundance continues to flow, as those who give will always receive more. Padre Pio also warned against excessive attachment to wealth. While it is possible to enjoy prosperity, it should never become life's main focus. Many people dedicate all their energy to accumulating material wealth, only to neglect their health, relationships, and spiritual well-being. In his vision, he saw that some of the wealthiest people were also the most unhappy, having lost sight of what truly matters. This is why he stressed the importance of balancing success with a spiritual life. It is not about rejecting prosperity, but about integrating it into a greater purpose. Those who manage to do this not only enjoy their blessings, but also find a deep sense of inner peace that money cannot buy. Finally, in his vision, Padre Pio saw that those who used their blessings wisely would receive even more, not just in material wealth, but in spiritual growth, true happiness, and the lasting impact they would have on the world. Near the end of his life, Padre Pio made one thing clear: prosperity is not a destination, it is a journey. And like any journey, it comes with obstacles, challenges, and choices. Those who have been blessed must ask themselves, am I using what I have to do good? Am I fulfilling my mission? Or am I simply accumulating out of fear or ambition? Each person has the power to decide how they will manage their blessings. That decision will not only shape their success in this life, but will also determine the legacy they leave behind and the peace with which they live.